Hi, how are y'all? I thought I would say hi before I just literally bombard you with these few clips of the past few months. There's not much there, but as I say in this, I did try to vlog. I have tried to edit. Life has just been hectic, but famous last words, I'm back at it again. I just wanted to put this in here just to let you know that this video vlog is literally just so that I can get back into editing, and that it's an update, and that, sorry, low power mode, and that it's an update of what's happened. I'm currently in Sydney, and you'll see me in Melbourne in these shots. That's how long ago it was, only like a couple months ago. But yes, enjoy. I am starting a weekly vlog tomorrow, and there's a lot of stuff coming up, like we're moving again, so that'll be in the next vlog though. But just to kind of catch you up and give you some context of why we're in Sydney and everything, it's here. What's kind of happened during the month, it's here. If you have any questions, comment below. I might make a video on all the questions. Anyway, have a fab night. Bye. I'm so glad. Like, I did. Good morning. Don't we just all love how cute, how literally, oh, I think I just changed it. How cute. I don't know why, but this makes me so happy, this picture. I think it's the colors, to be honest, but yes, it is Friday. We are in a bunch of meetings today, plus having to also figure out way better lighting here, plus having to figure out all this other client work. My aim is to chat to two of my peeps, my team members, and ask them like literally how much capacity they'd have, because if I have to bring on someone else to do some of the stuff, then I will, which is good. It's all good thing, like, because that means we're getting more clients and it keeps happening, and we're sustaining them and nurturing them, and people are loving what we do, so it's all good. I have my tea here in my very yellow mug. This also makes me super happy. My colors seem to be purple, orange and yellow that I really love, although there's a lot of pink. I do wear a lot of pink now, but I think in general I just like to wear a lot of color, so whether that's purple, blue, orange, pink, not so much green. I think it depends on the green, but yeah, if it was that green, like in his face, maybe, but darker greens and stuff, not feeling it as much. Do you want us to open it?
We'll open it later.
What are you doing?
Hey! Hello. Do you remember? Hello.
It hasn't been that much in bloody...
Who is it, Stan?
How's it going? Fantastic.
No.
Okay. How was it?
That I would pick up the camera since it's going to be a very hectic couple of weeks, so really cool content to show you. We are moving, just for context, we are moving to Sydney, not this Wednesday, the Wednesday after. So yeah, I think today I'll talk a little bit about that and why we're moving and everything. Maybe if I actually get to Pilates before I have to, then yeah. We sold my car, so I'm driving Stephen's car at the moment. I have hired a car for a week as well, however I won't be picking that up until Wednesday. I hate driving Stephen's car out of the driveway because our driveway is like steep, and I don't like, there's a certain way so you don't scrape it because Stephen's car is quite low. Anyway, I sound like a man, but just to put in context what the date is, I guess, because I don't know when I'm going to edit this and I don't know when it's going out, because I always try to vlog and I do end up vlogging, but I never get to editing. But now that there is more space in my diary, I love doing this. I love documenting my life, and even though you guys may see it, it's also just for me. So I really want to get back into it. I know I always say that, those are my famous last words. But we're going to Pilates. Oh yeah, it's been the long weekend, so grand final just happened, and this is the Monday after grand final basically. So we did end up getting that long weekend. Unlike Sydney, we got the Thursday, the Friday, and obviously Saturday and Sunday, which was really, really nice. The weather came through. Today's supposed to rain or shower. Not too happy about that, but you know, what can you do? It's Melbourne. Hello, I'm back at my desk. Today has been a busy day, but a very, very rewarding day. Like, just literally at my desk, had finished my meetings for the day, finished most of my work for the day. I've literally just needed to change of address and do my own content for DFGM. I do have a few things on next week, which I might get into if I have time. But yeah, very, very rewarding just being able to finish everything. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys on Sydney. So yes, we are, again, there we go. We are moving to Sydney. We got the go-ahead like a month or so ago. We did want to do October because we have a few appointments here in Melbourne, and this is because Stephen has his work and he actually has a Sydney role, but because of COVID we've had to like stay back and obviously not move. But now that he's seeing the customer more and more in Sydney, like last month he was going up like every week, we've just gone, it's not sustainable, and we wanted to move. One, I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to have a change of scenery and just a change of culture and lifestyle, and really get to live in a different city. I'm very much like that. I love change like that, and I do have a few friends up there, so it's going to be good to see them on the regular now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Of course I'm going to miss my family, my friends here, my team, but as they all know, like, I'm coming up and down every like 2 weeks basically, for a couple of days here and there, whether it be for work, clients, or social events that I had already booked and can't do much about. Like, I don't want to cancel them because I actually do want to go, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's an opportunity to come back down and see people. Also, I am a bridesmaid again. I was a bridesmaid this year for my cousin, and now her sister is getting married as well, so I am a bridesmaid for her. So they obviously live in Melbourne, so there will be plenty of opportunities for me to fly down here and see them as well. But every time I come down, I really want to make sure that I see, obviously, my mum and dad, but also my team, because I think they were the hardest for me to talk to and tell them that I'm going to be leaving, only because, like, obviously we're such a tight-knit group, and I got them all because they were Melbourne based. But yeah. Hi, this is Natalie, Natalie Alzine. I just received an email from you to Roosevelt Way. Good, good. I just wanted to have a little quick chat. Is this an okay time? Awesome. I was looking at the application and I do prefer them to the family. I was just wondering, are these the only applications we've got at the moment, or are we still vetting any others? Hi, how are we? I've just made some toast for brekkie. I might have a tea. How much time do I have? I have to leave at like 10 and I've got probably like 45 minutes. Stephen's in a meeting. I'm dressed. I'm wearing the same thing, but I'm wearing jeans instead of trackies because I'm going out. I'm seeing my friend Paige and her children. I found out a month or so ago that I'm actually not allergic to some nuts, so I can actually eat some nuts, which has been great. This right here is an allergy test that I did. So I'm allergic to nuts, and well, I was allergic to nuts, which is like so weird to say. I mean, look, I carry an EpiPen. Now, they only tested 4 nuts out of the many that I asked for, but that's because they didn't want me to pay for the rest. So I'm gonna have to get a test this weekend and just pay for them, because I want to know obviously all of them. But for peanut, Brazil nut, hazelnut, almond, all non-reactive, way below negative. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I can eat peanut butter, I can eat Nutella, Ferrero Rocher, can I have an almond croissant, I can eat a lot of French pastries because they all use like almond flour. Like, the fact is that it's not about eating them really, it's the fact that when people have them, I'm not in constant anxiety that something, whatever that is gonna happen. Are you a crunchy or a smooth? There's a question for you. Do people like Oro? Tell me in the comments below. Do people do that anymore? I don't know. Hey guys, how are we? I am just gonna put you here because there's people coming in and out. I'm actually at the doctor's, or about to go to the doctor's. I have 15 minutes it seems. I'm in such a strange mood. It is so like gloomy here. And it's raining and I'm just like, I'm so over it, and I'm trying to work and I'm like, there's no motivation. Luckily the stuff that I'm doing is kind of like, you don't really have to think too much about it, so I've got some stuff in the background. But yeah, to make matters worse, I took this car for a drive. This is not my car, this is actually Stephen's car, and I have been using it since I've sold my car. And when I was driving to see my friend Paige with her kids, basically I was driving on the freeway and some car sped past, and a massive rock, well it must have been a massive rock because it was humongous, like the sound was huge, just like bam, like hit the windscreen. And I'll put a picture of what it looked like here when I parked. But from being in the place for 2 hours, coming outside, it seems to have grown. I don't know if you can see it. Because the rain, hold on. Oh yeah, see that line? Yeah, you can see it. That line. It used to be tiny, just under that little writing. And now it's just totally cracked, so it's not even a thing anymore. Anyway, my camera is flashing at me because it needs to be what's it called, charged. I gotta go, I guess. My god, did I not look at myself before I left the house?
Morning, give me
Hi, yeah.
to connect to Bluetooth.
It's a bit loud.
So the cleaner just came. We are booking in a full lease, end of lease cleaning thing before we move. Cleaner just came and she's just like, you keep your house really well. And I was like, yeah, I do, because I clean it. And then she went on to tell me that the walls don't need cleaning. I was like, I surely hope not. And she's like, no, but if this was a rental, after 3 years, the walls will need cleaning. And I was like, okay. Oh, but it's good. Getting a compliment from someone who has a profession in cleaning to say that my carpets, my walls, and everything else is kept really well has been a highlight of my day. You should see my sick ride. So I went to Rent-A-Bomb. Oh, I don't know if I... Yes, I did. I went to Rent-A-Bomb and I got the car. And it's funny because she's like, oh yes, you're having the red car. That's right there. It's like, oh, okay. So we're walking and I see this red car. Now, I didn't pay for a modern car. I paid for the old car, right? So I don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, so I saw it and it looked probably like 2010 model, this car. And I was like, whoa, maybe they didn't have any of the old ones left, so they're giving me an upgrade. Anyway, so walking towards it, thinking, wow, I've really scored this time. Then it was one of those like, oh, moments, because I'm walking and it's literally the next car behind it that she was talking about, which is very old Toyota Corolla. Maybe you can see it, let's see. There it is, little Toyota Corolla.